Hey, that's your girl, msyelladiva. I'm bringing you another episode of the Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 9, Episode 12. Shady now, sunny later. Sunny later. Okay, anyway. If you are new here, welcome, 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 welcome. We do reality TV show reviews. Yeah, that's what we have. Reality TV show reviews. Sometimes movie, sometimes other TV shows, but mostly reality TV shows. Okay? Okay. And if you are returning, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Give me a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And we'll begin. Okay. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop. Okay, listen. This weekend was crazy. We had TikTok, then we didn't have TikTok. Then we had TikTok, and TikTok is kind of weird now. I don't know what happened with that. Okay. We had CapCut. We didn't have CapCut. We have CapCut, and I can't sign into my pro CapCut. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Okay. Well, I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so we don't know what this review is going to look like. It's going to sound like, but we're going to try to get this review out. Okay. Like I said, this is Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 9, Episode 12. Shady now, sunny later. Okay. So let's get into this review. Nell and Chris and the kids are going to look at tour some event spaces for their 30th vow renewal. Okay. Now, I was wondering when they introduced the kids and they said this is Lance Fletcher, and I was wondering, did Chris adopt Lance when he was a kid? Probably. I don't know. They've been together for 30 years, and I think Chris's the dad that he's known pretty much for his whole life. So I don't know, but I kind of found it weird, but that's fine. So they're planning the daughter's going to do the flowers, and Lil Flex, Chris Jr. is going to do the music, and then Lance is going to plan a visit to their grandma's gravesite, because they really do need to, especially Nell needs to go and see, the grandma's I keep saying website, grandma's gravesite. To get some kind of closure. They said that Nell said that her mom passed during COVID, but she passed in 2019, and I think that was before COVID, because they said that the first case of COVID was in 2020. But that doesn't mean that she didn't have COVID. They probably just didn't test her for COVID. That's probably what it is. Because my grandmother died in 2019 too, like in November, December. And I think she had COVID too, but they wasn't testing for COVID at that time. So it could possibly be that she did die of COVID. I don't know. But they said the first case was in January, because I remember, because I was planning my cruise in February, and then the whole world shut down in March, and we had to cancel the cruise. Okay. So I remember that. Okay. Anyway, so Tricia taking her kids to the trampoline park, and so they sit down and they talk about the family dynamic. That little boy looked just like his daddy. And so she asked, me and your daddy's going through a divorce, how you feel about that? And they was like, we thought you were divorced. We didn't know that you weren't divorced. Hey, well, out of the mouth of babes, honey. Okay. We thought you weren't divorced, okay? I mean, we thought you were divorced. You up there laid up with Ken and stuff. They ain't say that, but that's what they probably thought. You up there laid up with Ken and you ain't divorced? Okay. So, her son asked, was she planning to remarry? And so she was just like, well, eventually, basically. But it is what it is. I mean, if she don't want to get remarried again, I understand. But you can't keep Ken over here waiting that, over here waiting like, okay, we getting married. Because if you don't want to get married anymore, then you need to say it. It's a lot of people that went through divorce and don't want to get married again. It is what it is. They don't want that piece of paper to say that they married, and then you got to go through all of these strings and all that other stuff to get divorced. They don't want to do that. So it is what it is. I mean, but you got to be honest with him. You definitely got to be honest with him. Or if you trying to get your life, excuse me, you trying to get some therapy or something, because you are quick to anger. You are very quick to anger. You are very quick to cut somebody's head off and all that other stuff. So you might need to you definitely get some therapy on that. So and the next scene, that I think this is the reason why she needs therapy. But the next scene, hold on, let me give me something to drink. Hold on. The next thing, Trish goes over to Nell's house. So they sit down and they talk. And of course, Nell asks about Martell again. And saying, so Nell was like, so y'all just, watched the movie when you went over there? And Tricia was like, she said, when I got over there, we started watching movies, and then all he could talk about was Mel and the kids and how much he wanted them back and how much he wanted his family back and all the other stuff. And so then I guess, when she tried to console him and everything like that, he was just like, I ain't you ain't come over here to be a therapist and all that other stuff. So Nell was like, I would have took my black ass home. And she said she did. She said, but there was no intimacy. There was nothing sexual. She said he didn't. She said, contrary to his, his reputation, he didn't even come on to me. And I told this the first time they said that him and Martell, her and Martell, she went over there. I said that he was not attracted to her. So if he saw her website or her profile pic and all that other stuff, and what profile pics look like, okay? And so when she came over there, he wasn't attracted to her, and so he just didn't want to want to do nothing with her. It is okay. Okay. So that I do believe that they didn't have sex, because I do believe he wasn't attracted to her, because he said it. He said, well, she didn't look like this now. She back then, she ain't look like this now. So I guess, she probably came over there looking frumpy dumpy because she was trying to work out. And so since she on a reality show, she got to keep her appearance up. So she got to be more fly now. But I'm quite sure she came over there frumpy dumpy, and he wasn't attracted to her. It's okay. It is fine. So, Nell said, "Well, why did it take so long for you to sign the papers?" And so then I don't even think she went over that, but she did say in the beginning he left to go find himself. Okay. To go find himself, okay? And so she said that he was living life because he had to go find himself. And then her mom passed. Her mom went in a diabetic coma on their 38th wedding anniversary, and she didn't come out. Then the dad passed 7 months later because I guess he probably died of a broken heart. Okay, then the sister died in her arms, and she had to do CPR with her daughter. Okay, so she had all that trauma in her life. And, to the point where she started crying, and then Nell started crying because Nell's mama passed in front of her. Okay. And so they trauma bonding, because both of them have, unresolved trauma with that, because Nell has that with her mama, and she got that with the numerous people that passed in her life. And I feel bad for both of them. I really do. So, yeah, Marquez. Yeah, so like I said, Tricia's sister died in her arm and everything. So then they find out that they have similar ways of coping with their loved ones passing, where they when people ask them if they're okay, they be like, yeah, I'm okay. And if they keep asking, then they blow up at them. Yeah. Nell and Tricia do that. Then they said that they're quick to blow up at people. They go from 0 to 100 quickly, because Nell, we saw that with Nell in the therapy with Dr. Francis, where Nell received all the therapy more so than the rest of the family, okay, because she needed, okay. So we found that out about Nell, and if Tricia and her family had some therapy, I think the finger will be pointed at Tricia too, because Tricia, she blow up, and she gonna blow up, later on in this episode. Okay, so they trauma bond over that they have similar ways to cope, and they both need therapy on those ways to cope. Anyway, so Ken talks to his friend Will. He cute. Hey, Will. And Ken, this is it. This is what he want Tricia to do. He want Tricia to let her guard down. Okay, that's that trauma bonding. That's that trauma. Okay. She don't want to be hurt again, so she got all kinds of guards up, but he wants her to let her guard down and be vulnerable with him. But when you've been hurt so many times in life, it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that, Ken. It's hard to do that. You just got to be patient. And if you be patient, I think she will let her guard down. But You got to sit there. You got to sit there for them being. You got to sit there, okay? You got to sit there, okay? Will said, well, she should know by this time, that you are genuine. Listen, listen. he may be trying to get what he can get, to get married, and then he may change. I understand, Tricia. I too understand. And then he just flipped the script. No, then he ain't gonna truck drive. He ain't nope. Mm-mm. Oh, Will asked, all right, as are you sure she wants to be with you? Since they're still married, maybe she still want to be with him. I don't think she want to be with him either. I don't think she want to be with Marquez, but I don't really think she want to be with Ken either. I don't think she really. I think she like Ken and them being together, but I don't think that she want to be married. I don't think she really want to be married again. Honestly, I don't think she want to be married again. I mean, it's a lot of people. Phaedra, she said she didn't want to be married again. Giselle, she said she didn't want to be married again. It's a lot of people that don't want to be married. A lot of women that don't want to be married. There's a lot of men that don't want to be married. But it's a lot of women that don't want to be married, especially if they went down that aisle. Okay. I think Cynthia says she don't want to be married again. But I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. Um, Ken says, no. Will said, well, why do you put up with these shenanigans that this girl is giving? And Will said, well, everybody is shitty and selfish. Most of the people in the world are shitty and selfish. I said, damn. Okay. He said, so I just stick with the shitty and selfish person that I'm with. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I don't know, honey. I don't know. And so Will was like, you don't mind being a punching bag? You know. He said, you definitely got to protect yourself. Yeah, Will was just like, you just got to protect yourself. You know. Or you gonna get your heart broke again? Because I don't know what happened with the last relationship that the girl was still with him. I mean that she the daughter that he has is not biological, but he still takes care of her and all that other stuff. What happened with her? If you still taking care of her kid, what happened with her? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So Nell and Chris and the family visit the grave site. They say goodbye to her. Nell's having a hard time with it. She sit down by the grave just crying and crying and crying. Bless her heart. Yeah. But, Chris was like, goodbye, Miss Betty. You are missed and all other stuff. So that's all I can say about that gravesite scene. Because I was just like, man, I can't even imagine. Her mama was 2 years younger than my mama. And I think me and Nell are the same age. So her mama had her at 18. And my mama had me at 20. So, yeah. My mama's still alive. Thank you, Jesus. Praise God. Okay? So, I don't know what it feels like. I don't know. But I know when your mama's your best friend. Okay? And my mama's my best friend. So, I can't even imagine. Anyway, let's go because I'm about to cry. Anyway, so Nell's bachelorette party. Mm. I was like, this. I mean, this. It didn't look. It didn't. It just didn't. I don't know what was going on with this. Okay, they had two. They got two people. Man and a woman. And they little bikini and they little, speedo or whatever. Apparently, they gonna paint them, and then they got some other people, like two other people in there, and then Destiny. And then people walk in. I mean, it wasn't no music playing, no. I mean, the lights ain't dim, it was just, it was real corny. It was real corny. It was real corny. I was just like, okay, all right, this her stuff. So Tricia showed up first. She said, Destiny was like, "Oh, this is the other girl we gonna paint." And Tricia was like, "Who you talking? Who you talking about? Who you talking about?" And so she was like, "We just kidding, because I don't know." So Kimmy show up next, and then Tisha, then Mel. And so Mel said she got to leave early. She got to do something with her kids and all that other stuff. You lying, Mel. You lying, Mel. You lie like a rug, honey. But anyway, that's what she said. So then they sit down, and Mel was like, "Do you have an issue with me, Tricia?" Because me and Kimmy was talking, and she said that you had an issue with me. You had an issue with me? And then Tricia said, "I don't know you to have an issue with you, but yeah, let's figure out what that butt is. Figure out that butt is. But I didn't like that you were instigating at my celebration. You were being messy." So Mel was like, "Well, everybody was talking about, your issues and stuff like that. So everybody was being messy, not just me." I mean, I agree with that, Mel. I agree with that. And so she was just like, and she said, including the lady of honor, that's Nell. She was being messy too. And then Tricia was like, no. And then Mel was like, well, everybody gives their opinion. Well, you said that we still love each other. And she was like, well, that was a joke. That was a joke. Okay. And she was just like, well, it wasn't a joking moment. It wasn't a joking moment to me. Well, Kimmy said, well, maybe she didn't know that, she didn't know that. So, it wasn't a joke for you. And so Tricia was like, well, yeah, okay, I understand that. She said, but I hadn't had the chance to talk to her until now. And so, Tisha said, well, Mel, do you understand her now? Mel was like, nope. Mel. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's get the party started. Tricia was like, well, if she don't understand me, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Mel said, if I'm being messy and Shady, then everybody is being messy and shady. But I didn't have a problem with you though. I didn't have I didn't have a problem with you though. And so then cuz Trisha, her stuff went up here. So she was like, "Well, I ain't have a problem with you though." That's what it was. I'm sorry. I needed to vocalize what it was. Okay, let me think again. Get my life. Okay. Well, I ain't have a problem with you though. Okay, then she said, "Well, that energy right there, I ain't fucking with. That energy right there, that's male. That energy right there, I'm not fucking with it." Tricia was like, "Well, I don't give two shits about that." And then she was like, "Nobody give two shits." Okay. And then Tricia was like, "Well, we just wasting energy and wasting breath." And then but then she said, "Well, and I'm a bitch and I'm a good one." I don't remember her calling a bitch or whatever, but that's what Tricia said. Tricia said that we wasting energy and wasting breath, and I'm a bitch and I'm a good one though. Okay. Okay. So Kimmy was like, for two people that don't have an issue with each other, it sounds like y'all got an issue with each other. And Mel was like, "But this 1,000 does not work in my life." Okay. And then Tricia was like, "Well, that's fine." And then Mel was like, "I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Kimmy." "I don't care who you talking to." "I'ma say how I feel." That's Tricia. "I don't care who you talking to. I'ma say how I feel." I said, so Mel in the confessional saying, listen, maybe Trisha's used to talking and running over men. That's what she said. Being aggressive like that. But I'm not the one. Nor the two. That I put that in there. I put that in there. She said, "I'm not the one." Then I was just like, nor the two. Girl, nor the two. I got that from Tisha. Tisha was like, when Dr. Shanita was like, and then Tisha was like, "I'm not the one nor the two." Okay. Yeah, so Mel was like, "I'm not the one nor the two." Okay. So Destiny was like, she said, let's get the energy right. She was like, because Nell's coming in. It's Nell's night, so we need to get this energy together. Then dun, 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 dun. Where my stuff? Sunni walk in. Want to say that again? Okay, so Destiny said we got to get this energy right, okay? Because this is Nell's bachelorette party, so we got to get this energy right. So we need to get this together. Sunni walk in. Okay. Anyway, that was the end of the episode. It is to be continued. Okay. So give me a thumbs up. Like and share, subscribe to my channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace.